I mean, this is tough because I don't know who's left on the board at this point, what they should be targeting. But I'm just going to give you my wide receiver guy that I think that they should be targeting because I feel like he profiles and he's perfect, and he actually is a better version of a guy that 49er fans tried to sell us, or training camp tried to sell us as like the next Pro Bowler. Calvin Austin from Memphis. Now, 105 probably feels really high for him, right? And it does. And I don't know if they'll take him there. Probably it depends on how the board falls. I think that he can be had later on. My thing with Calvin Austin is three things, and you've heard me talk about him on here. Three things. One, insanely fast. Two, his vertical was insane. Did you see that? Three, he's the slot guy that Trent Taylor was with way more explosion and can take the top off of defenses, which the 49ers could use because they've been using Brandon Ayuk largely to clear out space for Deebo Samuel to run that drift route and bring him back over the middle. Now you have a guy who can really threaten the defense down the field. And Grant, did you know that when you catch punts, you can actually advance them?
No, you're not allowed. You have to do fair catch. That's the rule now.
No.
Are you serious?
I had to look this up. I had to look it up in the rule book. I consulted with people who are far smarter than me in football. And I asked them,
had no idea.
Is it possible for you to catch a punt and then move forward? And they said, actually, you can. And that blew my mind. And then that's exactly what
someone should tell the 49ers.
I mean, they're trying to show up their special teams right now at this point. You don't want Brandon Ayuk doing this because you don't want him to get injured. He didn't necessarily show too much when he was asked to do it in the first place. Now Richie James is a New York Giant. Calvin Austin fits all of these things, and I love him. And also, one more thing, I was actually watching his tape last night. Actually a better run blocker than people are giving him credit for. And you know how Kyle likes those guys who get dirty when it comes to that stuff. You really can't play for his team if you can't run block. And I saw a lot of that on his tape as well, too. So I know that he probably won't need to be taken at 105. But since we're talking wide receivers, that's the one that I really would love for them to get. I would love for them to add that explosive ability and have that slot guy that they thought they were getting with Trent Taylor, because he's better than Trent Taylor. He's got better hands. He's faster, and he can actually return punts and bring them forward.
That would be a phenomenal pick at 105. But if he's not available and this following player is, I think Kyle Shanahan is just going to be – he won't be able to pass on him. There's something about round 3, right around pick 100 in running backs, that Kyle Shanahan just gets all – I mean, he loves them. I know, right?
James Cook?
James Cook.
Yeah. No,
he's a good player. He's a good player.
Listen. Yeah. And me saying no isn't because I think James Cook is phenomenal.
I'm saying
it's just, damn, at 105, really, man?
Yeah.
You spent 2 last year.
You can't resist, man. It's like, dude, you bought 2 Ferraris last year. You're really gonna buy another? Okay, so one's red and one's white. Now you need a black one. Come on, really? It's like, yeah, man, I freaking love these, dude.
No, look, and look, let me tell you, if James Cook comes in, I think that Elijah Mitchell has a guy that can really come and just take his job. James Cook is that good. And at the combine, I was able to ask him, and I said, hey, have the 49ers been in contact? He was like, yes, sir. So. Yep. You're not too far off, Grant, and you're not too far off right there.
I know Kyle better than Kyle knows Kyle. He may not even be thinking about it right now, but if he's on the board, Kyle's going to be like, oh, my God.
James Cook is so good, though. He is so good, man.
Yeah.
He's so good.
He is. Yeah. He's just a running back, and they did this last year. But I'm just saying, that's why I'm throwing it out there. Like, don't be surprised if the Niners draft a running back in round 3. James,
can I yell a little bit? If you would have just stayed in your spot and drafted Javonte Williams and not let Denver, you wouldn't be talking about another running back at this point. Javonte Williams would be your starter. Goodness gracious.
Let's take these questions real quick, and I'll let you go. Nathan says, Jimmy almost blew the Cowboys game. He couldn't execute a quarterback sneak to ice the game. Dang, Jimmy stands. I know. And then Kyle said it, and Jimmy came out, and he was like, he said that. Well, that's what happened, bud. Ollie Ware says, Rams got Bobby Wagner. News to me. Jacob says, you looking clean too, Grant. I got you. Thank you, Jacob. Swan Song says, in golf, never up, never in. Jimmy G is the former. I don't play golf. Do you understand? I don't play golf.
No, I don't, but you guys are crushing this, man.
It's going to be worse when he's not on the team anymore.